Hi everyone, Old Man Tech here with another video. This video is specifically about attaching your models to the base of your display case. Now some may think this is pretty academic, that sounds simple enough, but I've made some mistakes early on trying to do this, and hopefully this video will streamline the operation for you to where you don't make the same mistakes that I do. Now, have you seen, I've completed my vehicles that I've previously owned, and I want to put them all in a case. And the reason I want to tie them down is because when I'm have passed on from this part of life, that grandkids or children or whoever is going to come and pick these up, and I don't want it loose in here so that when they fool around with it, it slides down, you break off a bumper or this or that. I want it solid. So we're going to go through some steps here and what I've learned to do it the best way that I know how to do it, and hopefully it'll help someone. So start with centering your model on here to see where you want it centered. And then we're going to set this aside, and we want to figure out where on this base this model is going to sit when it's centered. So we're going to pick this up. I've got a block of 3/4 plywood here. We're just going to turn it upside down, and we're going to bring the model up to it. If you've got any, we better let the hood fall off because that's going to fall off anyway. I didn't fasten that hood on there. And we want to line it up here with the bottom. You can see with my arm in the way there. And you're going to look at it like it's still centered. You can't see it at your angle, but you want this model centered between both ends. And then I'm going to look at where the rear end is and the front suspension and see where that comes out, and we're going to make a mark. We're going to make a mark right where that's going to come out. A mark all the way to both sides. Initially I tried to put one on each opposite corner, and I found that the model still wants to slide around. So I think it's best if you go with 4 wires to hold it down. So once you've got them marked, now if you have any rear view mirrors on this side, be careful you don't snap them off. That's where you want something real soft over here to kind of hold it and look at it without damaging your model any. Now that we have it marked, we're going to drill holes with the corresponding drill, and we're just going to drill the holes. See if you got the same holes in the same place here. 2 blanks and in your holes. Kind of keep track of that. Drill the rest of these. See that you got the holes drilled about the same on both sides. And we do. Okay, I'm going to clean up. Okay, we'll double check the model, see if it looks about right. And then you'll set this back aside, keep it the way you took it off. I'm going to flip the model upside down. Like I say, watch out for any rear view mirrors or anything that might get damaged. Then we'll start putting the wires in. Might have to curve the end of the wire a little bit to get it around the axle. Feed it up to where they're pretty much even. Then I pinch them a little bit at the bottom so you don't have all that extra waste. And do the same all the way around. Now that we've got all the wires in place, you're going to take your base, just like you took it off, and you're going to feed these wires through. Do one side first. Work your way over. To get the other side. Come on. See, it ain't as easy as it looks, or what you would think. Okay, now you got them all in. I'll just kind of very carefully draw them all up so that the model is sitting against the base. And then you're going to take and do a little twist. On all four of them. Bring them up. Little twist. Then complete the twist. Don't break off any of your suspension that you got them wrapped around by getting too crazy. You don't want to use a pair of pliers and draw them up or anything like that. Then we're going to lay them down. And any excess that's going to stick above or beyond the case, or even beyond these little ribs, you want to make sure that they're not overlapping onto that. Or if you're going to stack them like I stack mine, they're not going to stack very well if you got the wire sticking out somewhere where it ain't supposed to be. So we're going to lay them all down. Lay them all down. Any excess, cut off. It's going to be in the way of another stack. And there she is. Let's get her all centered on there. Which is important anyway. If you got rear view mirrors on both sides, you want your model centered. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Might want to put the hood on there. Ta-da! And there you go. That's how I do it. Another thing I'm going to do is I save all these boxes. Save all the boxes that they come in, so that when your kids or whoever comes and wants to ship them away, you got that extra layer of protection to protect the model till it gets to its destination. And I hope this helps somebody. Old Man Tech out.